The I guess next sort of thing is just like like kind of a question more than anything else. But what are some memorable moments you have working as a write-up or whatever you want to share with that?
Yeah, sure. It's definitely a lot. One funny thing, like, so I used to work with Chris or Dave Grohl at King Ka, like in 2015, and so me and him, like, we're obsessed with Beavis and Butthead. So we
Oh,
would always
nice.
do Beavis and Butthead at like on the job, like on the microphones and stuff. So King Ka there's an operator booth, and then like down on the platform there's a microphone there, and so one in the operator booth. So if me and him were on both microphones, like if I was operating and he was on the platform, we would do it Beavis and Butthead back and forth with like park guests there, like hey, what button is again? Like, you know, like launch the train, and like he like I don't know, you know, just stuff like that. So that
with,
was always fun.
with all the
Definitely something
guests
that
hearing
wouldn't
it,
be
that's
allowed.
cool. Oh
Yeah,
my god, that's
definitely wouldn't be
funny.
allowed at most parks to talk like that. Uh, and something else cool that year too is so I never really worked. Like Brandon used to also work at Great Adventure. He was there 2015, but he was at El Toro that season, and I was King of Ka. And towards the end of August, like right before he left that year, like as we went back to school, I got trained at El Toro, and then me and him got to check a few trains together, which was cool. Just because, like, you know, he's been like my best friend since like I was like 7, and so me and
Wow.
him, he was like the earliest friend I've had who was also into roller coasters and stuff. So to have like that relationship beforehand, and then to go to check trains together, that was awesome.
Dang, yeah, that's like a long time coming sort of thing. So
Oh
that's
yeah,
like,
definitely, yes, for sure.
wow, that's amazing.
Um, and something else too is, so the first year I worked at Great Adventure in 2014, I worked El Toro, and I'd always wanted to see it Valley. Like I've always heard that like early preseason, like, and I've seen it. It runs slow, like super slow. And so I was always curious. Like I've heard this thing Valleys, but I want to see it. So on my first day, like training at El Toro, I got to see it Valley.
Oh,
That
nice.
was fun, and like they were like the mechanics were all freaking out, and like my supervisors and stuff were like, "Don't post about this anywhere." On like, you know, like at the time they were like theme park review or like the forums there, because they hadn't really, like, Instagram and YouTube weren't as big of a thing for that yet. So that was interesting. Um,
Dang.
and then
Yeah.
I guess working at Cedar Point too. That
Oh
was
yeah, because you had to drive all the way over there, and you live in like, yeah, well, yeah, near Great Adventures, so that must have been something.
Yeah, like it was 8 9 hours.
Oh man.
And I'd work, you know, my regular job Monday to Friday here, and then go there, and then work like a 9 a.m. to like midnight shift because it was like holiday weekends. And I got to work Maverick. I know, not Maverick, Millennium Force and South Thrill Dragster, which was really fun. And
Nice.
then my good friend Josh, like me and him talk coasters a lot, and he kind of helped me get the spot. And then I got to work with him, which was really cool too. So me and him got to check some trains together, and he was like my supervisor at Dragster.
Dang, that's awesome. Like you're able to not only work at these at the parks, but like work with people that you know and you have connections and stuff. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was
Or
so much
you did,
fun.
yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.